good night, good night, good night. Yes, the battle against mosquitoes continue. If it's your first time on my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. The fight against dengue fever is not over. With the island now in the rainy season, mosquitoes breeding continues to pose a threat, although the index in St. James is falling. Chief Public Health Inspector Sherika Lewis says for the month of August, approximately 14,000 premises have been inspected, covering 151 communities, 1,600 of which are positive for mosquito breeding, result in an Aedes index of 11.5% in June. The index was about 15 and just over 13 for July. And according to Medical Officer of Health, MOH, Dr. Francine Phillips Kelly, we have not seen the numbers that we have not noted between last January coming into this year. Some 34 of the inspected communities were fogged for mosquito control, and while not having the desired complement of vector control workers, the eradication program continued apace, with fogging now being carried out 7 days a week. Even though the Ministry of Health has declared the dengue epidemic over, we still maintain a vigilance, and we are still in our communities educating and maintaining the Aedes index at a lower level, because the lower the index, then the lower the possibilities of the disease spreading, and hence the lower risk to lives, say Dr. Phillips Kelly. Search and destroy. And Ms. Lewis has underscored this appeal. The country is still in the rainy season, and this can contribute to an increase in mosquitoes breeding in communities, so the health department is advising community members to ensure that they search and destroy mosquito breeding site at least once per week. For its part, the health department will also be conducting mosquitoes control program 7 days per week in a bid to ensure that an Aedes index of 10% or less attained and maintained. Meanwhile, with the focus now on the coronavirus 19, the medical officer report that in the parish we have been seeing increase in cases over the last 2 weeks. Our numbers have jumped exceedingly for this parish, both in respect of persons who are diagnosed, and unfortunately we have lost some lives in the last 2 weeks. This is a newscast I'm rereading out of, it was about September the 16th, and they were talking about the dengue fever, and they were talking about the battle with mosquitoes. And in a previous video, I mentioned that the symptoms of the dengue fever are similar to that of COVID-19. And I'm appealing to all Jamaicans, whether you live in the swampy areas of Jamaica or not, try and get rid of those swampy places. Plant things there so that the swamp will dry up. It's very important for our health and your health as well. So just try and just respect some laws once in a while, and let your lives be preserved a bit longer. We have other kind of things around, so we don't need dengue and COVID to be eradicating our lives also. So therefore, let us maintain a good environment and attain them by planting in those spots in your home where you have in your yard where you have all these swampy places, and careful where you throw your dirty waters. I know many people still wash on the outside. Not everybody has a washing machine, so careful where you throw away that water, and plant things there. A lot of things we can plant that can consume this water and let the swamp out of your home be dissolved. It doesn't take much. You've got children, you your own self. It's one of the worst things when we find ourselves dressed to match and our homes don't look good. So avoid all this kind of things around your house, and it's also help you also too, because you can plant something there and those waters can fertile the ground and things can come up. So once again, this is JCon TV. It's 1:45 a.m. in the morning, saying unto each and every one of us, in this time of COVID-19, wash your hands, sneeze in your elbow, wear your mask, protect someone as you yourself will want to be protected. Shalom.